Okay, everybody, this is another garage sale flea market find, and we're going to see if we can fix it up. This is an English longbow style. Well, it's an English longbow, but given all the flack I got when I tried to produce an English longbow video, I'll call it an English longbow style video. And it's in not such bad shape, but I'm guessing it's pretty old. The leather on it is kind of flaking off and just falling. I mean, it's still glued on, but it's dried out completely. And unfortunately, I really like this handle wrap, if it is even a wrap, and not some kind of decorative thing, but it's probably going to have to go. The finish on it is pretty rough. Let me see if you can see. There's a lot of wear, and it just needs a good refinishing. I don't see anything inherently wrong with this bow, as in the form of lifts or cracks or one limb terribly set more than the other. Although the top limb does seem to be a little more used than the bottom limb. But otherwise, it's in pretty good shape. You can see. However, one of the reasons I think this probably got put on the scrap heap, you notice it's missing one of its horn tips on this end, and this one, although still probably functional, is actually been broken off on this end. So, and I can't really tell if that's horn or plastic at the moment. But we're going to replace those horn tips, replace the handle, redo the finish. Well, we're going to replace the horn tips first, and then we're going to see what kind of tiller this bow, what kind of shape this bow's in, the tiller, the bend, and if everything looks pretty good, we'll go on, and if it needs to be re-tillered, we'll re-tiller it, and if it doesn't, we'll just scuff it down and give it a new finish, make it pretty, and put a new handle on it. And it will be hopefully new. But there's no identifying marks except for this on the bow. I can't make it out. There's obviously a 57 right there. Might be a 57 in there. But any words around the center there, I can't tell. So if anybody knows what that means or represents, I would love to know. It would give us a little history about what this bow is, maybe the year it was made even. That would be very cool. So if you know, please put it in the comments section. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, first thing we're going to do is take the old horn knocks off and put the new ones on. Well, I went to take the horn knocks off. I'd used a heat gun and it just wasn't giving it up. So now what we're going to have to do is make a new point. We have to figure out how much we lost in the process here, shorten the other end perhaps by the same amount, or I have to get creative with the knock points. We'll see. It probably would be easier for me to just make a new point here and then subsequently shorten the other end a little bit. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Obviously they used an epoxy to put this on and not heat, because I was burning the horn in the process of trying to heat this up enough, and it just didn't happen. But that's part of the fun. No revelations of what kind of wood this is when it came off, but I'm guessing it's probably hickory. But anyway, alright, that's where we are. It's curveballs, man. What are you going to do? We'll be back with more fun. Get the old glue and if there's any finishing material on it. I don't want to change the shape too much because it's nice and the point is nice and centered, and basically I think it's going to fit my replacement horn pieces really well. Sorry, I don't have a tripod anymore, so I'm just doing the best I can here, guys. But we're just giving it a gentle sand. This is pretty aggressive sandpapers, but I'm really just not trying to do too much. Now I'm going to go get that. This is one of, oh, I might as well show you. These are my replacement horn pieces. I ordered them, oh God, years ago. And I never just got around to using them. I always had them, I hung on to them, I figured I'd use them someday, and now's the time. I believe I got them from Rudder Bows Archery when I did order them all those years ago, but I don't know. That's where I mean, look it up, see if they still got them. If not, you can always go to Three Rivers Archery and buy anything you need. So anyway, this is the bottom piece here. And basically, I'm just gonna see how we fit. Oh, I feel it fits, and it's like a glove. Literally like a glove. Nice. Feels like there's no, I mean, it's snug. And we'll look down the limb. Looks pretty straight. I mean, this is gonna work. So now I'm just gonna go up with some really fine sandpaper and just clear the whole area off. And we'll work on the upper limb and see if we can't salvage that upper limb despite the break we had with getting that other piece of broken horn off. Alright, back in a minute. Okay, so we've got the horn tips on. I just got the epoxy. I'm using epoxy, not the heat stuff, because I figure if this doesn't work, the bows had it. It's not worth ordering another pair of horn knocks. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to give them a full, it's quick set epoxy, but I'm going to give it a full 24 hours to set up, even though it really doesn't need that long. And then we'll see how we're doing as far as the tillering goes. We'll see about bending this thing. I've never used these horn knocks before, so I am a little nervous about how this is going to work, but you know, it'll work or it won't. And it'll be fun. It's a fun experiment for me, and hopefully, if it works, we'll all learn something together. So tune in next time, and you can either watch me bend this bow or watch me fail on video, one of the two. Thanks, guys. Mike from Boyer Bows.